guys, it's Lindsay and I'm back with another unboxing video for you today. If you're new here, I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark and I also send some items into the RealReal. I post new content every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you do enjoy mystery unboxings, please consider subscribing. And if you enjoy the video, please hit the thumbs up for me. Today we're going to be opening a designer box, which of course are my favorite. I try to open one of these, at least one of the videos every week. I try to have them stockpiled because they're very difficult to get, as you know. This one in particular, I was able to grab during the Super Bowl. I was at home watching it and I just kind of was playing around on my tablet, and I always keep the website open. So if you're on the hunt for a box, then that's the best thing you can do, because there's no set day or time they come available. It's all random. So I just keep the browser open and refresh whenever I think about it. When I'm really on the hunt for a box, I'll be on the website much more, but I still try to refresh throughout the day when I can. I did post a video not too long ago. I'm not sure when this video will go out, so this could be down the road a few weeks before I air this, but I did post a video recently about my experiences on the RealReal. There have been some ups and downs. I am still sending some items in there. It's been going all right. I just recommend sending in a couple pieces at a time, just to kind of speed things along. Where you don't have things just in limbo and waiting to get items back if they're not going to accept them. And also a couple people have asked, have I tried selling to ThredUP? I have not. I have seen others are doing really well on there. And I think that on ThredUP, you can also set your own pricing, which is a big benefit compared to the RealReal. The only reason I haven't tried it is because 90% of the inventory that I have is already from ThredUP. So, it didn't sell there already, and, maybe it's missing a size or it has a flaw. Not that I'm against it. I think I'll try it at some point, but that's the main reason. I haven't ventured into doing, actual thrift store shopping yet. I'm sure I will at some point, but for my full-time job, I work at home. I've been working at home for 9 years now. So, and this probably sounds really bad, but there's a lot of weeks I don't leave the house until, the weekend when I go to the grocery store. So, it's not like I'm already out and about where I can quick run in the thrift store on my lunch break or on my way home from work or something like that. But I think I will incorporate that into my routine at some point, and I think that would be a better place to source some items to send into ThredUP. But anyways, that was a long explanation, and I do have a designer box, and this one is from Swanee, Georgia. And honestly, I don't know if I've ever gotten a designer box from Georgia. I've got the fun boxes from there. I did get a mixed clothing piece from there. I think my sleepwear box was from there, but I don't know if I've ever had a designer box, so this should be interesting. I'm hoping it's good. This box has a little bit of weight to it, so I think it's, relatively full. So hopefully there's some good items in here. These boxes retail $120 plus tax. Shipping is free, and you get 7 items. This is DIY, so the items may or may not have damage. And here's a first peek. And the top item is definitely giving me some Chanel vibes. Let's go ahead and take this out here. It's not, it's St. John by Marie Gray, and it's a size small. Really pretty. There is a stain. I'm sure that's one of the first things you noticed. There's also a stain on the sleeve. She makes, or St. John, but this, Marie Gray, I just had another jacket from this collection, and, they're really nice little evening jackets. And they're dry clean only. I can try to spot treat that. I don't think I would go to the expense of dry cleaning it, to try to list it, but I'll try to, work on it and make it look a little bit better. But there's a few spots on this just from it being the color it is. So, But it looks like all the buttons are intact and it's really cute. It does just give me a Chanel vibe with the little bow and just the cream and the black. So this is nice. I think that it could be listed for, you know, maybe 85 or something like that if I can get it cleaned up. So that's nice. And next we have a Burberry. And this is a black sweater. Made in Italy, Burberry, London. And it's long, but it looks narrow. So I'm thinking that this is, you know, probably a small or something like that. It has this cute button detail on the sleeves, silver buttons. And it looks like it's in good condition. It could use a lint rolling. And this is actually cute. So if you undo the buttons, it does have the Novacek print underneath, so you could, you know, maybe roll them up so that's more exposed. So that's really fun. And there is the interior tag is here, but it's not saying a size. But I would imagine that this is a small. So I'll hunt around and see if there might be something else listed, but it's nice, and at least it's Burberry. It's not Burberry Brit. So very nice. Try not to catch my ring on the St. John there. Oh, we got some really sparkly shoes in here. I kind of want to go for those next. These are Jimmy Choo, and look at these. I have not had a good luck selling Jimmy Choo. They don't have a ton of resale value, but these are really, really fun. I mean, who could begin to walk in these? But I mean, they're really pretty and they're in nice condition. They're a 38.5, and the heels, you know, look really nice. So the footbed is kind of covered with this glitter, so I imagine there is a little bit of loose glitter that comes off, but you know, I don't see like big patches where it's missing. So, I mean, these are a platform, and I mean, what would you say? I mean, those are probably at least 6-inch heels. So those are crazy. I think that these would probably go for a decent amount just because they're a really fun style. You know, super cute for a party, New Year's Eve, something like that. So those are good. We have more shoes in here and then a Longchamp bag. So we'll go ahead and grab that. This one's already folded up, not correctly, but they have it folded up. It's kind of a slate blue. This has some wear and tear. I really don't mind getting the Longchamps. I've sold every Longchamp that I've listed other than I have 2 monogram pieces currently, and I knew those were going to be hard to sell. So this one, you know, it has some exterior marks, but the corners are relatively nice. There is some kind of like bubbling on the material and some wear on the handles as well. So I don't know what's going on with that. I can't really open it too well with the authentication tag. It seems like the other warehouses are no longer doing the authentication, or maybe they only do it for some items, certain items. The interior is pretty clean. So I usually, you know, especially one like this where the corners are decent, there's a little bit of wear on the strap, but I would probably list something like this for about 60 and, you know, certainly take less, but I like to list things a little bit high on Poshmark just to allow room for offers. You know, it's very rare that something's going to go for full price. So I like to at least mark it up minimum 20% more than what I would expect to get for it so that I have room to send offers and cushion to accept offers. So that's all right. I'm not angry about the Longchamp. This is, oh my God. This is Louis Vuitton shoes. Wow. These are a tiny size. And the Louis Vuitton on the inside is almost completely worn out. And they must be kind of an older style. There's a little bit of, you know, and there's also some wear here. So I don't know what the resale value is on, you know, like Louis Vuitton clothing. They're a size 37. But, you know, in terms of like the handbags, you know, especially their canvas pieces, they just had another massive price increase. So, I mean, even on the resale market, I mean, you can still get a huge dollar amount for Louis Vuitton. So these are all right. I mean, they're not the best style. They're probably older, but, you know, I think that these would go for something decent. I'll look into those. I've never gotten, well, I have gotten a Louis Vuitton handbag in a box a long time ago, but I've never gotten a clothing item. These are Miu Miu, and they're a wedge. I don't even know what this would be. It's not like an espadrille. It's kind of different. These are a size 40, and they're kind of a cream patent leather. It kind of looks like a honeycomb type of material. And there's some loose strings and probably some discoloration, but otherwise I think they're in okay condition. This brand doesn't do the best. It's, you know, Prada, I guess it would be considered their diffusion line. So there's not a ton of, you know, value, especially compared to the Pradas. But they're decent. Just, you know, some discoloration from the patent leather. And lastly, we have a pair of Prada sandals. These are just a black, flat, strappy. These look like a bigger size. The bottoms are in good condition. Nice tread on them. And where would the size be on these? Because there's not much on the strap. Let's see if there's anything on the other one. Usually the size would be somewhere on the bottom, but I'm definitely not seeing it. Here it is. They're a size 40, so that's good. At least there's a size. They're kind of like a rubber bottom and then a patent leather, you know, straps on there. So those are okay. I don't love the style, but, you know, they're certainly functional and they're in good condition. Nice size. So I may try those on too. Okay, so this box was pretty good. I mean, I would say the Louis Vuittons, even in this condition, will pay for the entire box. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that. I don't think these will go for very much. And then the Prada sandals. So that was 3. And then we had Jimmy Choo, these crazy high spike heels. And I'm just gonna put some tissue down so I don't scrape up the other shoes. We had the Longchamp bag. Not in the best condition, but I think that will definitely still go for a decent price. We had the Burberry sweater that's very nice. And then we had the St. John that could use a cleaning. So overall, I think this was a pretty good box. I don't think there's any item in there that's horrible. My favorite item, I don't know. Maybe I do kind of like those Pradas. They're growing on me already. But you know, anytime you can get Louis Vuitton or Chanel in one of these boxes, I mean, that's probably going to be your favorite item. So let me know what you think, and I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great day.